And good Sunday morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin a sort of a wet Sunday morning. Expect this through about lunchtime when you get out of church. So it'll just kind of be damp and we might have some fog also. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Right now we're starting out this morning at 49 at Keyfield. I think it's 49 in Bailey. We got all the details coming up here in just a moment here with the weather. As we turn, let's talk about our friends over in Marion. Have you visited Eastgate Tire lately? Some great folks there that will help you out. They will give you the absolute lowest price on a set of tires. Maybe yours are starting to look weary, the kind of where you can see the hair through them, or they just got bumps, knots, whatever the case is. They'll get you a new set of tires at the very lowest. Not only do they do tires, they do air conditioning work. Maybe your heater's not warming just right. They can fix that. Oil changes, brakes, yeah, they can get you lined up the whole 9 yards when it comes to taking care of your car. Great folks, family owned, all right there in Marion at Eastgate Tire. Drop in to see Matthew and his family, and they'll bend over backwards to help you out and save you the absolute most money that they can. See them today. That's Eastgate Tire. Let's put our thoughts toward the weather this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As I said, kind of dreary outside. 49 as you're waking up and starting your day this morning, and kind of wet. As we look at also areas of fog. Now, not so much in the Meridian area, but as you go up to Kemper, just western Kemper County, throughout Neshoba County, Winston, these areas here, and most of Newton County, all of this area have some dense fog this morning. So if you're in those areas, leave home a little bit earlier so you can get there and allow a little bit extra time. Now, as we roll through tonight, it's going to continually get worse west of Meridian as we take in just part of Newton and you get further into Jackson in these areas. But something to consider if you've got to go to Jackson in the morning for any reason, for business or whatever the case is, that's what's going on. So keep in mind, be careful. As we look at record temperatures, it was 1990 that it was 77 degrees on this date. That's pretty impressive hot. As we go back to 1901, where I wasn't here, it was 10 degrees upon this date as it set the record low. That's just downright cold, isn't it? That's what went on back then. Well, as we turn to the weather this morning, let's take a look here and pull up radar of what we've got going on this morning. As we pull up radar, we show that all the areas of the rain that drifted through here is already over toward the Carolinas now, taking in most of the coast here. And if you'll look there, that's where this light green area is here where the storms are possible today. And this little storm system here causing that to be issued through there. As we get back toward Mississippi, we do have these areas. If you look at this, areas of light rain this morning, just west of Meridian. Let's put our locations up and pull in a little bit closer so you can see what's going on here. As we move in here, we've out at the jail there at Lost Gap, we've got rain showers there. Right out by the airport, rain starting up on 19 in between Walmart and where State Boulevard Extension is there by Owls. And all back out here in western Lauderdale County, also raining out there at Rock Hill Church. Light showers, it's just to the east of it there. As we go down and look at Clark County, some areas here in eastern Clark County, if you'll zoom in on this as you look here, this is going to be where Shiloh is, just north of Shiloh, Pine Ridge area, and you get down here through Threadville, Crandall, some light misty stuff there. Also just west of Jay's Taxidermy, you'll find a little bit of a sprinkle there. Jay's sitting here, and it's just going to be out here west of where he is there on County Road 114. So if you're there in the Clark County area, a little bit of rain there. It's not bad at all. As we look at what's going on, let's turn that off where you see a little bit better there, the big picture of things. Not a bad looking day. As we turn and pull up our current conditions, we'll pull this up and look at what we've got here at Meridian at 49. As I said, 50 at Bailey this morning. As we go up to NAS Meridian, we're sitting at 48 degrees. You back out and you go up toward Columbus, 48, and we're sitting at 51 in Jackson. So the temperature rises as it goes to the west and, well, sort of gets a little bit cooler as we go north. That's generally how that works. And again, a large portion of Mississippi here, all the way through Arkansas, parts of Tennessee there, Jackson, Tennessee, under a fog advisory this morning. It's pretty thick there, so that's what they've got in store. So what happens to our forecast? What do we expect today? Well, the National Weather tells us today we're going to have this areas of drizzle. It's 20% chance of that through 10 o'clock. Then slight chance of something happening between there and noon. So let's just go ahead and call it 20% chance between now and lunchtime when church turns out. Areas of fog ending by 10 o'clock. Our high today, 58. not too shabby there, not too cold, just kind of perfect there in the 50s. Tonight we'll get some more of that fog, then gradually becoming cloudy with a low of 39 tonight. Not as cold as it has been, but still just touching into the 30s. By tomorrow we'll wake up with some patchy fog, 62, a little warmer, but gusty. Yeah, we'll get that gust of 20 miles an hour. Down to 36 tomorrow night, Tuesday 64, and by Wednesday we'll get a slight chance of showers once again into the forecast. So that's sort of what we've got lined out this week. Now, has there been mention of snow in the forecast? There's been a lot of apps that have been throwing that out there that there's a chance of snow. Now, what we do have is a slight chance of rain on Christmas Eve, and it does not look like it's going to be rain. We can all be fooled because we're fooling with Mother Nature. But at this point, I would not bet the farm on any snow waking up on Christmas Day. So keep that in mind as you're planning. I know it's a great feeling. It's a wonderful time of year, and it would be great to get that. But so far, it's not showing it in the forecast to any degree. So just hold off on building the snowman just yet. As it gets closer, again, things can change, and we'll watch it. SMI Automotive. If you're looking for a great gift for someone, this is the place that kind of does it all with truck accessories. If you need a leveling kit, they do that. If you need bumpers, you need any kind of thing put on your truck, this is where you do it. If you dream it, SMI and Joe and the gang can do it. If you're looking for something simple for Christmas, they got the WeatherTech Cup Holders. Drop in. Joe will get you one of those in no time flat. That's real popular where you don't drop your phone in your truck and it roll around. Of course, toolboxes. Who couldn't use a toolbox? If you got a truck that doesn't have one, I don't know how you get by. All my junk is in mine, and they are handy, handy, handy. See them, 482-5890. Call Joe. If you need a vent visor, if you're needing a hood bug shield there, they do all of that to protect your hood, the paint, and, of course, you can crack your window going down the road with one of those when it's raining and not get wet. That's what's great about those. If you need a step to get in your truck, a Nerf bar, they've got those also. From chrome to the blacked out, any shape, style that you might be looking for, they have that. With mud flaps, and if you're needing a cover to where you can lock your stuff up in your bed, I had one on the last truck I had. Handy, handy, handy. And these retract. A lot of them raise up and you can't get up to the front of it. This will go all the way up. Different concept on that. And you can still reach everything. I had to crawl up. Yeah, so this is a whole lot better. So let Joe show you an example of it, and he's got some pictures of some trucks that he's done. Again, all your truck accessories, see my friend Joe at SMI Automotive. They'll help you there. Also, don't forget fireworks this week. It's a big one there for you if you need some of those from the Red Fireworks Barn. A big thank you to everybody that dropped by this morning and spent a little time with me. Again, we do have some areas of fog this morning that'll be burning off, and also the rain should be ending by lunchtime. High of 58 today is what our high is going to be. So nice weather in store for us, and as we plan our week toward Christmas Day. Only 5 days left. Again, thank you. God bless. Hope you'll get to attend a church of your choice this morning. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop that in the comments, and I'll get that answered for you. Thanks so much for joining me.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by